Right, let's talk about this, how this makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. By eating all of this is going to make you heavier and look bigger and become bigger than eating all of this. Because if I was to put this, would take up more space in my packed lunch box than this would. So why is this the case? Now, I don't want to dive too much into the calories, because everyone talks about calories and calories in versus calories out, but I want to talk about the mechanics behind it. Because with the calorie side, this is 100 calories, and this is around about 45 to 55 calories. So that's why scientifically you end up putting on more weight, because this is more calorie dense than this one. However, objectively, this is smaller than this. Now, let's talk about it in a different way. I want to talk it into terms that might make a lot more sense for you. Let's hypothetically or metaphorically imagine this was two different types of fuel. This was petrol and this was diesel. And if you had a car and your car ran on petrol and you went to the petrol station and you filled it up with diesel, with this stuff, what happens, sometimes you are able to drive straight off and you're able to drive on diesel for a period of time. And then after a period of time, as the diesel starts getting into the system of the car, in the petrol car, the car will start slowing down and then come to a stop. And then when it comes to a stop, for you to be able to fix it and for it to continue to move, you have to ring the AA or RAC, whoever you are with, and you have to wait for the RAC or AA to come out, drain the fuel, and then put the right fuel back in, this one here, unleaded or petrol, for it to be able to move again. So it takes a lot of time to fix the problem to get the car to be moving again. Whereas if you put unleaded or fuel, petrol, into the petrol car, it just runs smoothly and fluently, and you just keep topping up and it keeps running smoothly and fluently. It's the exact same with your body, okay? If you put this in, let's talk about this one first. If you put the right fuel in your body, so good nutrients, things that it needs, when you put it into the body, it will go onto the platform. Let's just hypothetically or metaphorically imagine there's a platform. And when it gets to the platform, all the little workers within inside the body will be like, it's a cucumber. It's got a lot of vitamins and minerals in it that we can utilize. And what happens, those vitamins and minerals will be put into the bloodstreams, your little workers. The bloodstreams act as like little transportation, like the tube in the underground, and it will transport all those vitamins and minerals to where it's be useful within the body. And then it can run fluently because it can utilize pretty much everything of a cucumber, allowing your systems to run fluently. After eating a cucumber, if you look in your systems, or the digestive system, it'll be gone after a few hours, okay? However, if you used to put something processed and unhealthy and it's not useful into your system, into your digestive system, if you look through it in a few hours, it'll feel white and all that sort of stuff because there's no beneficial use to it. So to try and digest it, it takes far longer. And what happens when you put something that's not nutritionally based or not nutritionally based, or nutritionally beneficial to your body, it will go onto that platform that I talked about. And what happens, the little workers will come along and be like, what's this? We don't need this. We don't utilize this. What is this going to be good for? What it then has to do, has to bring reinforcements in, other workers within your body, which prevents it from doing the work that it's meant to be doing on your body, which then starts slowing your systems down. Trying to figure out what do we need, what can it do with something that requires absolutely no nutritional benefits to the body. I can't speak today, to the body. And then what it does, it ends up wrapping it up, turns it into fat and stores it somewhere, and then hoping you as a person will use enough energy that it can grab that fat later on and metabolize it so it burns off. However, if you eat something bad like this, which is not very good, it will go into your digestive system. Your digestive system won't work as quickly or as fastly, and over that period of time, you're going to be hungry again, and you're going to put more food, and if you put more bad food in your body, that's not nutritional beneficial to your body, it's going to have that slow process again. So it adds up. So it wraps it up, stores it, turns it to fat, puts it to somewhere. And if you're not burning enough calories, and if you're not burning enough energy, it just remains there. so it builds up. Whereas if you eat something nutritionally based, it will go into the body, it will utilize it, and by the time you're hungry again, it's digested and hopefully it's out of your system. But be aware, you can overconsume of the good stuff and become overweight. However, when you eat healthily, and normally healthily, you feel your nutrient levels up. So therefore you feel fuller for longer, so you won't require as much food. However, when you eat unhealthy, you might fill your belly up. Let's just imagine this is a pizza, and the pizza goes in your body, your belly's filled because you've eaten a pizza, but your body's still craving the nutrients, so that's why you feel quite peckish quite quickly afterwards, and it requires more food. So you think and if you eat more bad food, you're just then again filling your belly up, you're not filling the nutrient levels up, and that's why you can overeat easily with bad stuff, and it's harder to overeat with good stuff. If you focus on trying to eat healthily, one, your body gets used to eating healthily and it will crave the healthy stuff over the bad healthy stuff, unhealthy stuff, and you feel fuller for longer. And it's very hard to overconsume when you're consistently filling your nutrient levels up with good stuff, but it's very easily to overconsume when you're eating unhealthy stuff, because your body always requiring the nutrients that you're not putting into the body, and you always feel peckish along the way, and you're just filling up with crapness. And also, this is more calorie dense, so it's got more calories in than this one, and it's hard to eat a whole cucumber, but it's very easy to eat 3 or 4 of these. So hopefully that helps you with the mechanics of it. Focus on good nutrition, and you're not going to have to worry about calories. I promise you that. Have a good day.